At the center position, 6 feet, 10 inches. Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see
On the court for Washington, we've got Corey Kispert. Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Coulibaly in at the 2. McCollum outside. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Lively with a screen on Coulibaly. To the middle. Outside for Irving. MP, the pass to Marshall. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks the tray.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Washington leading by 6. Pass to McCollum. Middleton against Thompson. Fade away. Middleton, no good.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
And that one's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Coulibaly. Now here's McCollum. Give him 8. Pass to Kispert. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 4. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid. I just love the ball movement.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Middleton looking around. Again, Middleton missing.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
MP can't tie it up. That one misses. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Here's Middleton. Buries it down low. Middleton's got 8.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Coulibaly against MP. Uses the glass on the layup. You could call the path that MP took to reach the NBA unusual. Nobody would argue that. He spent a season with Basket Madrid in Europe developing his game before returning to the U.S.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys on Madrid play, and they are pros through and through. When I heard that MP was able to be a difference maker with Madrid, I knew he had the right mentality to make the jump to the NBA.
Middleton, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for the Wizards. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot block.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. MP is out there with Williams, and it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside Whitmore. There's a screen. Here he goes. And the layup falls. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
MP, the pass to Davis. Davis going to work in the paint.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
George scanning the floor. Pass to Johnson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's MP. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Lively's gotten his second bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Johnson from deep. Rebounded by Marshall.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Free throw line jumper. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, it must have felt good for Johnson being in the open court.
MP outside. And stolen by Bagley. Pass to George. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Davis. Oh, what a fast break for Dallas. They get the rebound. Davis polishes off the break.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Now Whitmore to the inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for Dallas, Christie's checked in for Marshall, and Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Thompson. And then for Washington, Middleton is checked in for Whitmore. Coulibaly comes in for Johnson, and it's McCollum in for Carrington. And stolen by Middleton. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, this coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, BA, is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
Just 5 on the clock. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. And McCollum slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one guy with a vested interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
Flags checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Wizards. Sarr's checked in. Middleton goes in. Sarr misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Here's Flag. Outside for Davis. Here's MP. Back to Davis. Stolen by Sarr. From the high post. The rebound by MP. On the wing, Irving. McCollum defends. MP outside. Davis with a screen on George. MP, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Pass to Middleton. For 3, McCollum. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up this revenue.
It's a tie game in Dallas. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, and
Looking at Dallas, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
And now let's discuss that first half. The Mavs in a tight one.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's
do it.
Playing for
One another.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And as we get into this third he's checked in for Washington. He's made all of his free throws to this point, 3 of 3.
One shot.
And by drafting Cooper Flagg, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade doors.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
On the court for Washington, Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the point. They need this. And it's Coulibaly missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Screen by Lively. MP, the pass to Irving. Back to MP. On the wing, Davis. Pass to MP. Outside Davis. 4 on the clock. And Irving gets it to go.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
From deep, Sarr. He drops it from range. Sarr's got 5 points.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Lively with a screen on Coulibaly. MP, the pass to Marshall. Outside Davis. Screen by Lively. MP finds Irving. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 14.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Dallas. They're on a 20-7 run. On the wing, MP. Middleton covering. MP, the pass to Irving. From downtown, it's rebounded by Washington.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Back to Carrington. Sarr down low, covered by Lively. Sarr misses. Dallas leading by 15. Inside, stolen by Coulibaly. Now here's Carrington. He's guarded by Irving. Sarr misses.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Lively with a screen on Coulibaly. MP, the pass to Lively. Marshall left side. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Irving. And Washington will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Sarr. George comes in for Chris Middleton. Johnson, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's McCollum in for Coulibaly. Outside Johnson. One second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Thompson out there with MP, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Johnson, rejected by Lively.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 21.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Thompson outside. Here's Lively. And it's Bagley with a rebound. The Wizards trail by 13. And here's Carrington. George outside. Pass to McCollum. Now Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And we know Johnson can score, but they're just a terrific find.
Davis a screen. Here's MP. And it's Bagley with a rebound. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to George. 3-pointer. The kick out to Johnson. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And you gotta love how decisive this rookie Johnson is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Wizards. Sarge checked in. Here's MP. Oh my goodness! MP off the bounce.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Outside Bagley. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And the free throw, no good. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
And as Sar gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
And that one's good. Bagley.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
MP right side. A foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things. He's better when he plays within himself.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Middleton is checked in for Bagley. Kispert comes in for George. And it's Koulibaly in for Carrington. MP against Koulibaly. And stolen by Middleton. And it's Washington on the break. Pass to Sar. And finished off by Sar.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
MP, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams drives it home.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
Outside Koulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Middleton. And another basket for Washington.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Davis with a screen on Koulibaly. Pass to Davis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. McCollum on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 25 points in the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Irving against McCollum from 12 feet. Rebound Washington.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Welcoming the chance to take important shots. McCollum knows it.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch.
Anthony, you've talked about wanting to string some wins together and also the need for your team to have a strong rebounding presence. What's your take after tonight's efforts?
Well, we won. Obviously, that's more important. As far as rebounding, that's really about a long-term commitment, and that starts with me. I say I had a mediocre night on the glass. I could do more for sure.
And you will. Thank you, MP.
Yeah, bet on that.
BA, over to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing.